poetry. In the beginning was the Word, and it was me. Infinite love, truth, and justice. Yeah, we all lost this one to bust with my energy, not understanding the supreme synergy. Roots. I come from strong trees, planted deep in earth, ever flourishing. Dark in every shade of brown. I was raised by Amazon women. Their leaves always provided shade from the scorching sun. I was placed in nutrient-rich soil. My queens gifted me rain, pushing up my growing branches to the sky. My circumference grows, more immense each day. When they come to gaze at me in praise, I will forever point out my roots. I am sublime love. Sublime means supreme, outstanding, and I spell love L-U-V to signify revolutionary love. So that's love for the oppressed, black love, queer love, trans love, disabled love. When we truly love ourselves, no matter what the messages that we get from society about ourselves are, when we love ourselves and love each other, that is resistance and that is revolutionary love. I am so happy to be here. Thank you, Soar in Miami, for inviting me. I came down here about 1 year ago. I drove down here from Boston, Mass. I took free in winter. I still have Massachusetts license plate, so I'm going to tell you a little bit of where I'm from. So this is called I Am From. I am from hardwood floors and porches with black teenagers sitting close discussing life. I am from Nana's loud laughter, Pa's strong cologne, Magic 106.7, Kiss 108, and Jim in 94.5. I am from the central salt water at the Inkwell, tandem bike rides down sandy streets and heavy backpacks. I am from trips to the corner store for candy. I am from lobster and butter on New Year's Eve, and Nana's can't ever resist, baked from scratch, cookies and cakes. I am from my mother's best in the world buffalo chicken, pizza and Chinese food when she was too sick to cook. I am from we were never slaves. Look at that region of Old Felicia. I'm from you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I'm from cleanliness is next to godliness. I am from endless Michael Jackson music videos and Tracy Chapman's Crossroads album being on repeat. I'm from being black and just finding Nas at 15. I'm from still having rock and alternative. I'm from not really knowing my father's side, like you Islam Del Rasul. I'm from Williams and Matthews and black folks from Canada. I'm from the West Indies, native tribes, China, and Africa that started it all. I am from Roxbury, a place that is being bulldozed for gentrification. I am from love, crazy, wild love that is still fighting for freedom. Is about mental illness. So I was diagnosed with bipolar type 2 disorder at 15 years old. Mental illness is common among us. 1 in 5 adults, US adults, have a mental illness. So we need to talk more about it. We need to destigmatize it, right? Normalize it, because it's just like any other illness or sickness. It just manifests in behavior, and that's why it's stigmatized. But are we ready? This is called a haunting. Ready, y'all? Yeah! A haunting. Mental illness has haunted my entire existence. It is a spirit that I can only tame, yet never rid myself of. It has possessed both my mother and father that have succumbed to its frights, and now they self-medicate with religion or drugs. I choose the psychoactive ones, prescribed by a doctor's hand. One of my best friends got lost in a haunted house and is yet to find his way out. I swear it was Solomon Nephew Hall, for he is next in line. In my experience, the only way to live with ghosts is to study them. Understand what sets them off. Pay attention to what you're doing when they become still, quiet. These apparitions choose you as a home for a divine purpose. Be grateful, love them, be kind. Don't vision or haunting. Know you are gifted. One day, I will have gained more wisdom. One day, this will be a new poem. I will call it a blessing. A lot of us internalize these messages that we need to lose weight, right? We need to get fit. We can't be sick, only thick in the right places. So this one I wrote during National Poetry Month. For those who don't know, poets challenge themselves to write a new poem every day in April Gay8. So this is where that came from, okay? You ready? All right. It's called scales. I'm gonna read it. I don't use scales. Only at the doctor's office do I step on one. My weight always fluctuates. As I gain in body thickness, my bipolar symptoms subside. So it is impossible for a number to define my beauty. The level of acceptability that our bodies have in society is determined by pounds. Computing a figure for our figures marks a measurement of desirability. You can only be thick in the right places. Fat phobia is something that I have battled with, reprogramming my mind after every advertisement, every music video, after every person that has said you're gaining weight. Slim bodies are not the standard of health. Some will never possess a minimal medical file. Mental illness deems mine heavyset, filled with endless psychiatric notes. There's a continual onslaught of products, diets, and methods that promote weight loss on our timelines and in our ears. What would happen if we moved the obsession with pounds? Would we visualize people at a deeper level? Would we see differently, judge them based off their energy, appreciate the beauty of their intellect? We may come to grasp the fact that you cannot swim in shallow water. Yay! All right, y'all. So this next one really speaks for itself. It's called What's in a Name. So when people don't get our names right, when we tell people our names, make them get them right. Your parents named you that for a reason. Your name is important. If people trip over it, teach them how to pronounce that shit, right? Because the name is important, right? So here we go. It's called What's in a Name. I wish my name was harder to pronounce. Like to call me, they would have no other option but to put down their oppressive tongues. Yes, Todd, roll those R's. Use your diaphragm. Click the back of your mouth. Rise up to get my attention. Do some damn work. My name is too easy. It aligns within their lines. This name I was given is like blacks marching for civil rights. That is a pretty blade and a strong way to resist. But I want my name to come out of lips like Nat Turner's violent rebellion, a takeover of syllables. Ask me, what does it mean? Let me bombard you with my history. Make it stare at this blackness, this queendom. Keep begging me to teach you how to say it. And I won't respond until you get it right. Woo! Hey! So in Boston, I always went to the Dominican hair salons. Oh, I love my Dominican hair salons, y'all. They got my hair bone straight all the time. So this comes from an experience at a Dominican hair salon. It's short and sweet, but rock with me. It's about my favorite language. It's called Spanglish. All right. At this moment, I have been in the salon for 5 hours. I'm immersed in el idioma más hermoso del mundo, Español. Spanish is a language that I've learned over time, and it's felt like an alternate home for me. Comfort here. Besos on my cheeks as I'm greeted, abrazos before I leave. If pure amor was a language, a home for its energy would be aquí, in this tongue. My hairdresser speaks to me in Spanglish. She is patient, covers the words I have lost for paciencia, tells me that she understands. Okay, I prepared a 15-minute set. Can I give y'all more? All right, here we go. So this one is about loss. So for those of you who have lost, you know that it never ends, the grief, the pain. It just takes on different forms, right? But just know that grief is the final phase of love. It is love's final form. It's the final phase, right? So this was a poem I wrote. My best friend passed from cancer back in 2018. She was only 32. So the next year, her birthday, I wrote this poem on her birthday. It's called 3/5/19. Today is your birthday. I still celebrate, even though you exist in spirit now. I make a wish that I know is impossible to grant, but I would give anything to see you. Sing happy birthday in person just once more. There is an overwhelming sadness to only find you in pictures, looking and remembering all your past birthdays. I close my eyes, pray life into those visions, recreating recollections. I find you in memory. Hold on until it hurts. You are dancing, wearing multicolored clothes. Your smile is sunshine. Today was bright, and so was the day your soul ascended. I know where to find you. I must look past clouds. I got a love poem, and then I got one more, all right? How y'all feeling about love these days? Are we into it? Are we not? I know. Yeah, you know, I wrote this a few weeks ago, actually. It's called A Melody. This is a melody, a soft cadence, an endless lullaby. The mellow beat of this song mirrors and multiplies the one in your heart. It gets louder in my ears and begins to feel the rhythm in my lungs. This new iteration of air, it fills me. This oxygen is pure as it bathed in bright light. This oxygen is pure as it bathed in bright light. Urethral in essence, you have the presence of an angel. You came down from the heavens and rebirthed yourself a queen. You reign from the highest peaks to the deepest valleys. You are the inception, a vision of love divine. In this day and time, I prepare for your arrival. It will be a slow dance when I finally see you, and we will share a warm embrace. And every action will be deliberate, a melody, a soft cadence, an endless lullaby. I just got one more, but if you have your phones out, follow me, y'all. Okay. I would love for y'all to follow me, come up to me, give me hugs. I want to meet every one of you. The energy and vibes here are magnificent, immaculate. I am Sublime Love, so it's Sublime Love brand. So SUBLIME-LUV brand. But I usually pop up after the SUBLIME around that time. So Sublime Love brand. All right. So this last one is for my queer people. I wrote this out of the lens of being Black and queer, but I feel like it applies to all peoples of color. It really does, because we all have a similar experience. I feel like when we come out, our families are often very religious, you know? We all peoples of color, I think, share this together. So I'm gonna say Black and queer, but just know it's all of us, Black and brown people, okay? All right, here we go. To be Black and queer is to break your family's heart. Even if they don't tell you, they whisper behind your back, pray for your soul. My mother's tactic was an attempted exorcism of the gay spirit inside me. My father told me that my love of women will send me to hell. To be Black and queer is to be a stranger in your own home, places of worship, to be disregarded, lumped into the same category as pedophiles, to be a disgusting thing. To be Black and queer is to be brave, bold, bright, to shine in spite of, to reclaim time, space, truth, living out loud. We care not of their opinions, creating cultural trends, birthing movements. To be Black and queer is to be aware that this room isn't worthy of us. We not only exist, but we thrive, despite racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia. We are the definition of thrive. Despite endless attempts